Hello, dear friends. Welcome to AdventureStory Channel videos. Today, my dear friends, we are live and we are live unexpectedly. And this is the most interesting thing that I would like also share my thoughts unexpectedly, let's say. The reason why I'm making this video, I have really nice, let's say, processing of the information and the data, and I would like also to share with you something really important for your, let's say, future on your um, in the marine industry, on your role, let's say, while you are on board. I see one, yes, I see one person is joining now. Thank you very much. I hope, yes, that it will be, let's say, 100, 200, or 500, or even 1000, but it's okay. I don't mind, but maybe later on this video will reach and more, let's say, people. First of all, I would like to tell you that you join me also in the LinkedIn, and that will be really nice because I have uploaded there as a really great and motivational, let's say, um, posts as well, which does not only shows from the engineering view of perspective, it shows also from the personal growth, how the personal growth also are happening through the time. For each and every individual, for sure, it will take some time, maybe for somebody more time, maybe for some other, let's say, much more. It depends also from your experience, um, and your, let's say, things, yes, that you are seeing um, through the time. But one thing that I would like also to share with you today, and I hope that you will stay until end of the video, I'm planning also to do a, another content, yes, on the channel with combination, let's say, with the marine engineering, because as you know, owning a channel, it is something, yes, it is something that can be also different, cannot be locked only in one uh, theme, or let's say one specific title. So what I would like to do is expand also the marine engineering perspective also to the cars, whatever it's associated with the cars and the driving and all the things. I believe I have a really a substantial experience on that, and it will change your mind completely, how you view things also on the road itself. Because as engineers, let's say, and as people, but mostly as engineering mind, it's constructed in a such way that it creates directly, let's say, changes in the world that we're living. It can be also, yes, it can be different mindset as well. It can be as well that you are creative, that you are innovative as well. Does not matter. Okay, we cannot disclose it as only for marine engineers. It can be also for captains or even some people that are more creative. It does not matter. You can learn everything. This is what I have understand through my experience. You can be anything you like, and you can learn also anything you like, and it also depends from yourself. And one thing, yes, that I would like to share, one thing that I would like to share is, yes, that I will also make some videos for the automotive. I'm looking which kind of setup I will do. This is just what I'm thinking about, but I believe more and more things will be, let's say, on the YouTube channel, because as you know, if you have seen some other channels, there is multiple, let's say, interactive or yes, different kind of programs that you're watching. So this is will be also one part of the program. So it's most focusing with automotive in itself, and as you can see, I have uploaded some videos as well, which will include the engineering, the understanding. And this is the reason why I'm making that one, because a lot of people uh, are still losing their life, let's say, on road. and I would like to improve the safety and the awareness, if for sure the video ever reach them. And also, I would like to share with you that I would like to go, let's say, full time on YouTube. So basically, I would like to make my earnings from YouTube completely, let's say, to support, let's say, um, myself and my family as well. So from YouTube, yes. It's not, let's say, such unrealistic goal, but I will try to make a better, let's say, content, a much creative content, much quality content, yes, which will boost for sure your knowledge and will change your mind how you think about the things in general, not only for the marine engineering itself, but it also will help in the marine environment. In the marine environment, it will help for the reason because it's a really demandful environment, and if the things are not working, you will not survive. This is the point. So for the industry, let's say, for example, it does not matter that much because yes, they just call on the phone, and okay, they call the service, and yes, somebody will fix that in a week, on 2 weeks time, does not matter. But here on the vessel, you have really to give solutions, and you have really to find solutions immediately and quickly, because otherwise the vessel will go down, let's say, with yourself. So there is a difference. Yes, there is a huge difference. We cannot compare these things together, and many people does not realize these things because they actually have never been there. They have never faced the pressure. They have never faced the weather conditions. They have never faced a lot of circumstances that are the seamen facing. And it's completely different, yes, to see the things from the captain view. It's completely different see the things from the officer's view, let's say deck officer's view. They do not have also the whole image of the vessel, let's say maintenance and program. So they just see a part which is rely on their responsibilities, and that's all. They do not see the whole image. But if the propeller starts, let's say, if the propeller stops to turning, yes, suddenly they will realize that there is a problem and something goes on, let's say, wrong. And really, yes, really, I'm really amazed that while we, let's say, we are dry docking, the event that then do not come down, let's say, to see things. They were just looking around, let's say, from the elevator and see, okay, we cannot step up there. It's frightening or something else. Okay, and never mind. So, David, hello. Hello, I see, yes, your message. Excuse me, yes, if I miss it. Your message. I see it down. And today, yes, I will continue, let's say, to talk about what I was supposed to discuss today and share with you. One thing that is really crucial, and one of these things that I also understood through one of my voyages, yes, I saw some signs. I saw some signs really from some people, yes, that they are really master themselves, and this is what required from the role. And why I'm this is the reason why I'm sharing this video with you. Each and every individual, and I have talked, let's say, in the videos, in the previous videos, that they have to do some specific um, jobs, daily jobs, some transfers, let's say, of the oil, and that has to be consistent. That has to be inconsistency. And the reason why I will tell you that it's important, because if you take the responsibility and accountability for the role that you are going there, you are doing things without need the authorization of your, let's say, senior officers. So basically, you do what you have to do, and it's not necessary to always ask, let's say, your superiors. Okay, we understand, yes, if there is any safety concerns, if there is something that needs attention, for sure, yes, you will ask on that. Okay, this is different. This is a guidance on things, let's say, that you are thinking you don't know. But you cannot know anything, let's say. You cannot know anything. Only, okay, if you are apprentice engineer or if you are newly joined, okay, in that case, okay, we need to help. We need to help also from the view of, let's say, third engineer to be together like a buddy, and also second engineer, yes, or chief engineer can also help the condition on board. So this is the reason, yes, the accountability and the responsibility. And the next thing, yes, is to stay focused of what you're doing, because then it's much easier. It's much easier. The work is done much easier. Every person, let's say, you do not have to say to all, okay, fill that, let's say, cylinder oil tank. You will check him, but he will do that as his responsibilities. You do not have to give him always the approval to do so. And I have seen some vessels, yes, I have seen some vessels that some people, yes, really required that, let's say, approval. It's not necessary to have such approval, because if you are always depend on the approval, then it takes a lot of time, a lot of delay. It creates also conflicts as well. It shows that you do not have trust on yourself, and at some point you have to have trust for sure. One of the things that really amazed me, I have seen an oiler, and okay, that was really really experienced oiler, and only one time I came there, let's say, for let's say to check what he's doing. Only one time I remember, just to see, not to evaluate the work, but just to see, okay, how he's doing the things. And it was so much professional, so much professional. We are talking for oil, okay, but okay, he was spent a lot of years, maybe more than me, let's say three times more. So really, I check one time and then I have never checked again, because I really trusted him from the first, let's say, time that I saw what he was doing. And he really gave me to understand that kind of, let's say, feeling, and pass the message directly that I'm under control. And this is very, very important thing to show to your, let's say, third engineers or your second engineers or even your chief engineer. You are there to show that you are under control in your position. And each individual, let's say, that are under control in each role does not need any kind of guidance, let's say, not guidance, approval. Yes, approval from your superior to do the daily activities. Let's say at least the daily activities. We're not talking about the overhaulings and all the things. But even though I have seen some people really, okay, you say them, we will make overhauling, let's say, diesel generator, and they directly know the tools, they know what to prepare. It's not necessary to, let's say, for second engineer or chief engineer to check all the tools. They must be there prepared already. This is not what is happening on board, I know for sure. This is not the ideal situation, but this is how the ideal situation really looks like. It is happening, it's really rare. It needs a lot of efforts to reach this level of, let's say, consistency and delivery of the work. But this level really works perfectly. It works really perfectly, and it makes your life on board much, much easier. If you apply, let's say, this kind of accountability and responsibility, you will see how the time really flies by really fast without a lot of problems. The problems, I can say, they even does not exist. You just follow exactly, and then if you follow this program, the engine room is much more calm. It's much more calm. Then you can think, okay, what else we can improve? What else we can improve in order to be in proactive side of the things, and we reduce the damages or the breakdowns to the minimum. You know, our profession as marine engineers, if you also learn this strategy and you're working, let's say, in the manufacturing or in the facilities, we are much more capable than anyone else to work under pressure. Under pressure means that we have a breakdown. Okay, what we will do, how we respond on that. And it's really crucial that we respond in a resilient way, in the resilient way to the problem and the issue, and we know directly what it's necessary to done. But how you will learn all that, you will learn it from the videos that we have uploaded from 2013, since 2013, meticulously working on each and individual, let's say, video in order to create that material which will boost your knowledge and will help you propel you forward with such, let's say, easiest way. This is the reason why we need this knowledge, and this is the reason how this knowledge will help us to adopt, to be much resilient and much creative of what we're doing. Always remember the systems has been created from people that sometimes are not better than us. So we can challenge them, we can see also, we can implement ways to see how they're working. That means we are not locked, let's say, in the box or the walls. We are open to all the possibilities that arises, and we create such working environments which motivates the people working there and feeling valued, feeling, yes, that there is trust between the people. And this is really in a, let's say, an engine room or a factory or a team that can really make the change happen. So this is the thing, yes, that I would like to share with you. It's that you don't need approval always from your superiors to do such a thing. And I believe a good and, let's say, a intelligent senior officer will evaluate it as a really strong and, um, let's say, decision making person, because the decision making also, it does not allocate it only to the second engineer and to the chief engineer. You have to take also the decisions. But if you are, let's say, for some case, let's say, you do not know how it will affect later on the process, or let's say the measurements, it's better to ask. Yes, it's better to ask. But if you ask, you take that confirmation, and that means that the next time you know what to do. It's not necessary again to go back and ask. But okay, it can be different circumstances. It can be also, yes, it can be also that it can be required to ask again. Depends of different circumstances. It can be with the bunkering. It can be with the oil filling. Things can change. Yes, things can change. But this is where adaptability comes. So you just feel the palm of the engine room and how the people are working on that. So your people that you are in that time, in that specific time, in that specific voyage, how they react the things, you need to evaluate all the things. So with this evaluation and much clear decision making approach, you'll be much relaxed on your voyage. So you'll know exactly what to do, when to do, and for what reason you need to do that specific, let's say, tasks. When each and every individual in his position knows all that, everything is work like a Swiss clock without saying. You just can, let's say, look by eyes and you already understand what and each person means and the communication, yes, it's done really, really easily. So that is it. I do not like to make it really, let's say, long, but we can proceed, let's say, with questions. If you have any questions, I see there's people online, and I really appreciate to answer to some of the questions. If you have, will take, let's say, 5 minutes more. Hi, David. From which country you are? Let me open. Maybe I can open. If you have any questions, the one thing, yes, the one thing that it's really nice with the live videos, and I really like them, that the questions comes without any expectation. So it's really directly a feedback. It's like to be, let's say, in the engine room and receive an alarm and a response directly to that. That has its beauty for sure. That has its beauty. But anyway, if you don't like to, let's say, to talk today or write something, it's fine. It's also fine. And yes, I hope next time we will have a much bigger presence. So don't forget to subscribe, to set the bell button in order to receive the notifications when the lives can come and running. So I would like also your, yes, constructive feedback as well on the channel about, or on this video after the video is ended, what you're thinking about making, yes, on automotive videos as well, because I have also there a huge and great experience. Thank you, and see you in the next video from AdventureStory Channel. Bye bye.